Good morning guys, I look like an absolute mess. It is 8:30 in the morning. Eva has just gone down for her first nap. She actually slept through from 11 p.m. till 6 and then she woke up, had a little bit of a snack, then went back to sleep till 7. So I've actually had a good night's sleep for once. Eva is 5 months, so if you guys are breastfeeding, you know what I mean, when they're getting up and if they sleep through, it's like a miracle. So feeling good, even though I don't look it. I'm actually gonna do a workout. I love to do my workouts first thing in the morning, so I thought I would just crank that out now. Then I'm gonna have a shower, then have some brekkie, and then we can sit down and have our chat. So let's get into the workout. Today we are going to do a hip focus workout with some toning. I'm going to do a workout from my Pink Dragon program. If you guys want to check it out, the link is in the description to do the quiz. But let's get pumped, let's get going, and let's get sweaty.
Just another sunny day in Southern California. It's where the people came to play. Don't let them transform you.
Workouts are complete. I ended up doing another ultra burn at the end. You can't even see me. I've got a new camera, guys, so kind of still getting used to it. Anyway, done a 20-minute workout, feel really good, really pushed myself during the entire thing. Now I'm going to jump in the shower, then I'm going to go make a shake, and then hopefully Eva, my little angel, my new watch, will be awake because it's 9:45. Hopefully, she normally gets up between like 10 and 11. She likes her morning naps. So I'll get her up then, got some work stuff to do, and then we'll have a little chit chat. But yeah, let's go get in the shower and then have a shake because I'm starving. Okay, so wash my hair. Here is my shake. Delicious. Normally I do put other ingredients in here, but we don't have them today, so I'll show you that another time. But what I am going to do is I'm going to have a slice of toast with some peanut butter in, and then go get my weaves. Hopefully she'll be awake then. Look how amazing today is. Cannot complain about this weather at all, and we're in March. But I'm going to enjoy my breakfast outside. Probably going to have a coffee. I'm going to have a decaf with some soy milk, and that's it, guys. So I'll check in with you once I've enjoyed my breakfast. Who's awake? Who's awake this morning? On a little nappy. Hi, Munchkin. Ooh, who's a little cutie? Did you have a nice sleep? Did you have a nice sleep? Yeah? Mommy get you. Oh. Okay, my princess is now awake. We're actually doing some Pilates downstairs again, another workout, but it's because I'm doing physio. So, me and my baby girl, gonna go play, and then we'll check in with you guys in a bit. This is actually my third time recording this and I'm over it already because my memory card decided to play up. And this is a new camera and I'm still getting used to it, like I have said. Anyway guys, let's get into it. So we're going to be talking about weight gain, weight loss, breastfeeding, where I'm currently at. And I just really thought this would be a really good video to me to sit down and talk about, because I thought when I started breastfeeding I would lose all of my weight, because when I gave birth I literally went back to my original weight within a couple of days. But as my milk come in and I was producing a lot more milk, and especially feeding Eva when she was going through growth spurts, I was noticing my weight was actually increasing and then staying, and it wasn't going anywhere regardless of what I was eating, how I was exercising. It just wouldn't budge. So I thought this was a good opportunity for me to talk about the reasons why that happens, because I think a lot of women out there who are breastfeeding or are going to become mums will find this information really helpful. Plus it just shows for me like it's totally fine, this is what happens and it's okay, this is our bodies. And so it was just kind of addressing all the situation, and then I just want to tell you girls what I'm gonna do about it. And yeah, that was basically it. So like I said, I have ended up putting on weight and that's fine. It is what it is. Don't get me wrong, there are days when I do look at my body, pre-pregnancy, and I'm like, wow, I was super lean. Am I gonna get back to that body? But then I look at Eva and I'm like, I created you and I'm feeding you, and it's okay that my body is the way it is. Maybe this is how I'm gonna stay, I don't know. I am still breastfeeding, I'm 5 months postpartum, and maybe in time it will decrease when I'm not breastfeeding anymore. I don't know the ins and outs because I haven't been through this journey, but I thought it was really important for me to address the situation and tell you why it happens, because like I said, some might find it interesting like I did. So let's talk about the reasons and the truth behind why you might not necessarily lose weight when you are breastfeeding. Now, the number one reason is from these lovely things that we all have called hormones. These seem to be the problem for almost everything, I swear, when I'm looking into things, but hormones really play a predominant role in why you might not lose weight when you are breastfeeding. Now, the number one hormone that's super important is a hormone called prolactin. Now, I think I'm saying this right. Prolactin is a hormone that we basically goes on the rise during pregnancy, and it stays high when we are breastfeeding. Prolactin also stays super high because it's the fat storing hormone, and it also is the hormone that helps us with milk production. That also decreases our progesterone and our estrogen for us not to have cycles anymore. So when your prolactin is super high, obviously it's helping you with milk production, it's keeping fat stored in your body and also keeping water retention, so you basically can feed another human being. Now, there have been small studies that have been done that does also suggest that it reduces your fat metabolism and increases your hunger cues, so you end up eating loads. And that is true, because I've noticed that when I'm breastfeeding I definitely want to eat more and I'm more thirsty. And that's because it's trying to get additional calories into our body so we can produce milk, because it's a full-time job breastfeeding, especially in the beginning when you are having to feed your child every 2 to 3 hours, when they're like really small. As they get older, it gets a little bit easier, but your body is in constant go, so that hormone has to stay high, and it does decrease as time goes on, which is why some women say it does take them up to a year to actually lose their weight, because progesterone decreases as time goes on. The next hormone that we're going to go on about is a lovely hormone called cortisol. Again, I think I've said this right. Cortisol, I'm sure you girls have all heard of. Now, cortisol is the stress hormone. It basically gets triggered, and that helps, well, it doesn't help us, it makes us also, when it's super high levels, hold on to weight and weight retention, which again makes us not lose the weight. Now, stress can come in many different factors. It can come from lack of sleep, it can be stress because dealing with motherhood is really stressful, especially when you're new to it, you don't know what you're doing, and when we're going through the situation that we are with the pandemic, we haven't been able to have a lot of friends and family. Well, I literally have had no friends and family around me, so I was having to deal with it all on my own as well. So my stress levels were really, really high, especially at the beginning. So those factors included in with the prolactin makes us hold on to weight, like I said, and keep our fat storage super high so we don't end up losing the weight that we thought that we would. So a way that I have been really trying to like stop my cortisol levels from being high is just trying to find a bit of me time. The time that I've been finding me is in the morning when Eva's down for a nap to work out, and then in the evenings when she goes to bed around 6:30, 7, it's my time to watch a bit of Netflix, have some dinner, have a bath, spend some time with Aaron. Those environments really help me like de-stress, and I have noticed as time goes on my stress levels are definitely a lot lower than they used to be. So maybe in time we'll see a little bit of difference with the weight, but who knows? I'm just saying, these are the facts that I've found. Moving on to non-hormones, and number 2 is sleep. Now again, as a new mum, and I'm sure mums out there all over the world know that you basically don't really get any sleep when you have a baby. Now I know everyone says sleep when the baby sleeps, but honestly, that just, A, I'm not a napper, and B, that just never happened, because when you're breastfeeding, it literally takes like 40 minutes in the beginning, and then you end up putting them down. It might take you half an hour to get the baby down, and then, oh, look at the clock, you're back to breastfeeding again in 45 minutes to an hour. So there's no time for me to have a break. Plus I'm hungry and I want a shower and I want a bit of me time. There's not enough hours in the day, so sleep really is a rarity. And again, when you don't get enough sleep, you have adrenal fatigue, and you're just exhausted, and those factors again make you hold on to a lot of water retention and weight retention, and it's hard for your body to get rid of it. So sleep is really important. I know it's really important, and especially when you're exercising, your body's not able to recover as quick as it can when you should be resting and sleeping. When you're obviously looking after a baby, it's really hard to find that time. So again, your body is constant like go, go, go mode, and you're not doing what you want it to. And then last but not least is diet. Now, diet, obviously, as we know, is crucial for weight loss, and I'm not saying that I don't have time to eat well, because I do. But I'm being honest, there are times when I can't really be bothered, and I know it's my fault, that I should be trying to eat healthier. But when you have a baby and there's a chocolate bar looking at you and you just want to eat it, you're going to eat it because you want the energy and you want the calories. I have actually now got a meal prep company that I'm working with down in the Algarve, and I am really loving it. I've only been doing it for a few days, but I'm hoping that over the course of time, when I start eating a lot better and I am exercising like I am, that I will see a difference in my body. But I don't know, like I said, this could be my new body for a while, and I'm gonna embrace it. But like I said, I know nutrition is key, because when you're eating empty calories and you're not eating nutritious calories, it's gonna stay on your body and you're gonna see the side effects of it. So the key is to also clear up your diet. So any mums out there that are feeling the pressure, don't have enough time, I highly, highly suggest meal prep. If you can get someone to do your meal prep for you, a mum, a sister, a dad, partner, whoever, definitely do it. If you can't, then I would definitely try and do the meal prep yourself. Just try and do it on a Sunday when the baby goes down at night, because honestly, having food in the fridge without you having to think about what to cook and waste time is an absolute lifesaver. So I know that those factors are all going to contribute to helping lose weight. But like I said, when you are breastfeeding, you get super hungry and you just want to listen to your hunger cues and eat. And when you're low on time, again, you're just grabbing rubbish. But it's important that we do try and eat as healthy as we can. So guys, where I currently am at. So like I said, with my diet, etc., I do have a meal prep company that I'm working with. And then if I don't obviously want to continue with them, I'll meal prep myself on a Sunday. The hormones, we can't actually do anything about the hormones. Prolactin is just super high when you are pregnant and you're breastfeeding. That will decrease in time. But the cortisol stuff, like I said, try and find time for me is the key here. I just need to like relax a little bit more in the evenings like I am doing. And then the final one was sleep. Again, Eva is sleeping a little bit more throughout the night, but it is what it is. She gets hungry and you have to feed her. But where I'm currently at, I haven't actually been on the scales in probably like 2 months, so I couldn't tell you what I weighed. The last time I looked, it was a lot higher than what it used to be, but that's fine. Like I said, I think overall I've maybe put on a stone, and that's like where I'm currently sitting, and that just is what it is. I'm not going to stress about it. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing with my diet and exercise and see what happens over time. But I thought me sharing this information would be really helpful for anyone that is breastfeeding thinking that they're going to lose weight. And the truth is, every woman's body is going to react differently. Some women breastfeed and drop weight like crazy. Other women like me hold on and put on to weight because their bodies are trying to hold on to everything to feed the baby. Either is absolutely fine and it doesn't matter, but I thought it was wise me sharing this information in case anyone is interested. And I'm really just going to focus on being a good mom, being a good role model to Eva, embracing who I am and what I am now, and just focus on my diet as best as I can. And then, you know, when I stop breastfeeding, it will be really interesting to see what does happen. I'm gonna continue with my meal prep, what I'm doing, continue with the same food and exercise regime. So it'll be interesting to see how the body actually relates when I do start sleeping better and my prolactin levels and cortisol levels go down. We shall see. If anyone wants another video on that, let me know. Maybe I'll share it in another 6 months and we can compare and see what goes on. But guys, that's where I currently am at. It's totally fine. Obviously, I do miss my abs at times. They're getting there. There's just not that much definition that there used to be. But hey ho. But guys, I hope you all really did enjoy this video. Like I said, I have my action plan, but I wanted to share the information that I have. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel because it really does help. And I will see you next week for a workout video. I'm very excited to film that on the new camera. But anyway guys, have a fabulous day, week, whatever day you're watching on, and I will speak to you all next week. Bye!